Welcome back, Canon Boys. Today we're checking out the season finale of Clevatess, man. What a ride. How'd you feel about this season finale?
Hey, man. This was gas.
Thanks.
The first two episodes was just straight jiggle physics. Boob jiggle physics.
Hey,
and plenty of other things that we didn't need to see.
Bro, y'all don't understand, okay, how hard I had to, convince this man that we should watch this show. I was like, look, before I even get you first started on this episode, man.
It was flashing titties the first episode.
I was like, you go see some shit, man.
It was flashing titties the second episode.
It's for the
okay.
It's for the plot.
I'm just saying, man.
Trust me.
But hey, man. It turned out to be a very good finale. I will say
gas, bro. Complete gas. To be fair, one thing is I really did not expect that man Darrell to go out like that.
Hey, man. They couldn't really technically defeat him. They had to finesse, bro. Yeah,
they got pretty much. They got his homie to give up on him. That's how they did it, man. Because
some reverse psychology.
Facts. It makes sense though.
Yeah,
because the queen did get her head off with the little king's hammer that's supposed to be able to shatter any weapon, right? And this man Jarrell, as soon as he hit her, it felt like he got stronger. Homie started aura farming even harder, bro. He went from fighting them on the ground. So he summoned the dragon. The dragon gets taken out, and the he grew wings. I was like, oh, so
bro, it's like he had something for anything that happened.
Dog, it made me realize Clevatess is really stingy with that blood, because at least you're not moving like that.
Facts. But the fact that she's moving the way she is without it,
I gotta give it.
Think about it.
She a hero for real, man. She a sword saint.
Yeah, she got it from her daddy, man.
For sure. Because I was like, this man gave Jarrell everything. He said, hey, man, whatever you need, you got it. You know what I'm saying? But here's the crazy part, man. What makes it so nuts to me is that this man, at the end of the last episode, Clevatess, was like, yo, honestly, why do I even care about this? That was the realest moment I ever seen.
Bro, dropped that baby off, and he said, I'm out.
Yeah, he said, screw this baby, screw the humans.
I think the best part that came out of that, he said he wasn't going to kill off the humans, though.
But that's mostly apathy, though. He said, he didn't even care what happens to them.
I know.
He was going to let Jarrell and them do whatever. He was like, man, I'm just going back to my crib.
Yeah, but think about it, though. It wasn't going to be on his thing, you know?
Yeah, he was going to let Jarrell do it.
True. But he wasn't going to do it. That means he's a changed man. He
did learn a little bit from it, right? But I think what was crazy was he really had to get Takto Jutsu'd by Alicia. Mind you, she's mid-fight with Jarrell doing this. She getting toasted up by Jarrell, bro. Telling him hey man, look at the baby, man.
Bro, I think it was more funny his homie's over here blocking off with his ice sword, spinning it in circles, and she over here yelling at the back. Man. And he what
are you talking about?
You good? You talking to me? He's like, oh, she's talking to herself. She tripping. I'm gonna figure this out for us.
He's funny for that, because I ain't gonna lie, he ain't ask her no questions after that.
Nah, he was just you know what?
He said, I'm gonna just let her cook, bro.
Yeah, do what you gotta do, bro. You weird, but
for sure.
You got us here, so.
And that's another thing I have a question about, man. They all saw her get her arm cut off. Y'all not gonna question her for reattaching that joint?
No, they knew.
They knew. Y'all saw that, right?
They knew.
It just came back on there.
Nah, once I saw her hand shaking, I was like, nah, I know what's about to happen.
That's crazy, man. They were just you know what? She had so much aura right there. We just gonna let it slide. Because to me, I'd have been like, hey, that's that Jarrell stuff.
Facts.
What are you doing?
Well, you're the problem. You're with him.
Hey, man. That's just me personally, but I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give it to her, because she hit this man with the most insane Shoryuken sword slash I've ever seen.
Bro, it was a water bending swords with
hit eyes. Water spout.
I don't know. Yeah, that was crazy.
I was like, hey, my fault.
But I thought she hit him.
I did too. But honestly, what she did was smarter.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Because even if she'd hit him, she probably would have got him bad. I ain't gonna lie, but he was just gonna heal.
No,
immediately.
Yeah, it would have been pointless.
It would have done nothing, you know what I'm saying? But because she broke the sword, Dragon King was like, oh, you a bum. So I was like, that's tough. And we've always known from the start that she has this ability to hear the swords and almost hear the spirit of the sword for any sword she's around. So the fact that the queen didn't even tell her that she hit it, but she was like, oh yeah, your sword messed up. That's kind of cold. I gotta give her that. That battle IQ on that is nuts. You know what I'm saying? I feel like out of all the heroes, I said this at the beginning, but she's the coldest by far. I feel like her potential is super high. She just ran into Clevatess a little early in her career. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. I think like a mature version of like Alicia with years of training, you might have got a little bit more than just the tip of his horn. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
All I'm saying is though, she's grown a lot more with him though.
True, but that's like cheating though.
It doesn't matter. She's broken now.
Yeah, she's actually broken. That's not even fair no more. You know
so that's what I'm saying. So now that she's still gonna get this experience now while she's also broken,
low-key immortal.
Nah, it's tough.
Yeah, she's gonna be a problem.
It's cooked.
I thought she might even get homie sword if they somehow defeated him. I think it's better that
he wouldn't allow that.
Yeah,
you wanna know why? He barely allows her with the sword she has now.
Yeah, he will be like, nah, this one I'm keeping.
Yeah, for sure. Come on now.
Yeah, that one, because I don't even know if the sword itself has the connection to the Dragon King.
It does.
Okay.
That's the reason why he got taken over. It's because it's connected to the dragon.
Well, no. Remember, the sword itself is just like the first thing you kill with it is what makes it powerful, right? But then he got the ichor from the Dragon King. Because at first I thought the sword was him. But I think it's a little bit of both, maybe. Because he didn't kill the Dragon King. He just killed one of its subordinates.
Yeah, I know that. There's no way he was killing the Dragon King. It stepped on him. What are you talking? Even if that wasn't the Dragon King, that dude stepped on him. Yeah, that's so tough. I don't know.
Yeah, imagine that wasn't it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's crazy though. I'll just leave it at that because I feel like she could have, if she had gotten that, that'd been OD. But at the same time, maybe that'll take like all the tension out of the story. Because I feel like her with that sword. Hey man, that's damn near Clevatess.
If she doesn't get consumed.
You know what I'm saying? That's problematic. So good thing they got rid of that.
Yeah, they had to.
Now, aside from that, man, this man Clevatess, right? After he gets Talk no Jutsu'd into caring about the baby again, because he was at first he was like, man, I don't care who wins the war. He was like, man, it's not about the war.
Honestly, I don't even think it was the Alicia. I think it's because the baby walked towards him. He was like, you know what?
Oh yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like he actually was like, oh, like this baby.
He's growing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that was like the first time he really like, I guess, understood it. You know what I'm saying? Because remember initially he was just like, "What's the point of human babies, bro?" Like I thought, like after a day, it would just turn into an adult. You know what I'm saying? And so like, that was like the first time I think he really saw like full on growth like in front of him from Luna. So he was like, "Oh, okay, maybe there is something about you." So I was like, that was a good moment. But we do find out that book that he got is essentially one of potentially many books, right? And the key that's supposed to open that book doesn't even work for it. It might even work for a different book entirely. So now their kind of goal is to potentially find these other different books of Tor so they can find out more about magic and early humans or whatever the true humans actually are.
I think that sucks though. They gotta find another book just to open a different one. Which means they're going to find that other book, and that book is going to be locked now because that key
might not be the right one. I can see that plot repeating itself a few times, but I think that also makes the plot a little bit more interesting because honestly, I didn't expect Jarrell to die at all.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like that. I was like, where is the story going to go now? But now that we've seen that random iguana pull up on him saying, you're going to see that man Tor soon.
Well, that was a Dragon King.
Oh, well, then, yeah.
Yeah, he said, you're going to regret that.
Yeah, so
I was like, oh, you
so he's going to pull up eventually. Obviously, we're going to learn more information about the books.
Yeah.
So I guess there is another story to this. So
no, 100%. And I think they also foreshadowed it, too, with the bird dude.
Yeah.
Because remember, he was even like, oh, like, homegirl or whoever. I don't know what the gender of that one is, but he was like, they never told me anything. Because that's like the closest one to him, I think. Because the Dragon King is like directly across from him. And so they're all essentially, at least based off how he made it sound last episode, a lot older than he is. So they've been kings for a lot longer than he's been. So pretty much like he's like the least informed.
I mean, he's the one that's just by himself, though. You know?
We don't know if he's fully by himself.
Nah, he's by himself, bro.
What if the heroes actually packed up all his subordinates?
Nah.
They did, though. Remember, they was knocking out hella creatures. They was cooking.
Those aren't his creatures.
They were. They were in his domain. He knew all those creatures. 100%.
Nah, he been doing this alone. I'm sorry.
I think maybe he just doesn't care about his subordinates like that. Because I feel like the wind one, if you killed that bird dude with the red hair, yeah, he might pack up your country.
I'm just saying, if Clevatess had another one of those bird dudes like that in his league, then he'd be.
I'm pretty sure the heroes killed them. I am 90% sure.
Well, they some cold.
They was cold.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, especially like Alicia and the head dude were actually tough.
Yeah, I agree.
Remember, like in the first episode, they murdered hella monsters to get to Clevatess because no one's even gotten that far before. So they were dying at the fodder. You know what I'm saying? They were cold because that was the first time in like 1,000 years that Clevatess had actually seen like human beings get to him. He was like, "Oh, interesting," and then waxed them. So, like I said, you got to give the heroes their clout. It's just like I said, it made it look like they was trash just because you don't get the context of what they're fighting, and then you see them get to Clevatess, and it's just like, oh, dang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. But he by himself now. Then
he is by himself now. But to be fair, his new team kind of tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Nell did a little something. You feel me? She threw a little break at this man Drell before he died. Give her clout, man. Give her clout. She a linebacker.
Nothing, but yes,
it knocked him all the way out. Okay,
it didn't knock him out. Just got him away from her. But yeah, I'll take it.
All I'm saying is they tough, man. They tough. They're doing their thing. Now the crazy part is at the end of the episode when the queen, you know, she had this like whole sense of moment where she actually saw like baby Luna walk towards her. And honestly, I was a little scared initially because Clevatess is a little bit of a psychopath. I was about to kill her.
Yeah, I thought so too.
That's just a doomer in me. I just watched too much messed up anime. I was like, oh no.
It's not even me seeing a bunch of messed up anime. It's just the way he is. Like, I just thought he was about to just mess her up for no reason. I was like, that's just his mindset.
He was about to be like, this is my baby.
Yeah, I thought he was about to like ruin the moment for them for real. I really, but he actually let it go through. So that's all.
For sure. And then afterwards, she was trying to be like, hey, look, I'll reward y'all. I'll do anything within my power. He said, anything? I was like, oh no, he about to ask for the whole kingdom. That's what I thought. I don't know about you. I was like, this also something that sounds
like he would do.
But he asked to be the magic instructor for the young king. I was like, are y'all gonna turn Luna into a weapon? Because we've already seen Luna already has high magical potential. Right? Whenever that dude was trying to go invisible, he just had the baby touch the freaking dust and boom. Like full on invisibility. And this man Clevatess has this book that has apparently like the magic of ancient humans in it. Alright, this book has been manipulating his ancestors for years. I don't know, man. I thought you put those two together, man. This Luna at 12 or something might be a monster.
He might be the beginning after the end guy.
Hey, for real. You know what I'm saying? I said a drunk Drell. Just a young Drell, actually. I was going to say with no manipulation, but he is getting manipulated by a dark beast. Just a different one. Who cares a little bit more? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That one skinned him alive.
I'm saying Clevatess cares. Clevatess wouldn't skin Luna.
How do you know that?
Damn.
He skinned Alicia.
I wouldn't count that one. He
skinned all of her because he skinned all of the heroes.
No, he did skin them. That was on them, bro. They were just trying to run the fade with the wrong guy. What you gonna do if somebody? If it's like a bunch of like 10-year-olds pulled up on your house trying to beat you up, like, come outside, old man, I'll whoop your butt. What you gonna do?
I think it's just more funny is because like he does not wait for nothing. It's just as soon as
on site. It's so on site with him, bro. It don't matter who it is, what it is.
Like no even chance the forge to breathe, bro. Like
he took out the freaking forge in a second. The forge trying to.
They were like, back. There he is. I said, oh,
dog.
Okay.
Nah, he's different, man. And we really haven't seen him go all out since the beginning. I don't even know if that's him going all out.
It's probably not.
But he was moving though.
Was he really though? Did he have to do much? Whatever that laser thing, whatever that was, I don't even know what that was.
He was like, he had like a lightning coat or like, I don't know, bro. He was looking like a legendary Pokemon the way he was moving in the beginning. Bro.
You said he launched Alicia at his face, so
he did.
Here we go with this.
He set her up there, bro.
All right.
You don't understand, dog. He set her so high, she saw further than humanity's ever seen before. Do you know how high you gotta be?
Again, I think that's what she thought she saw, but
she was like Mount Everest levels of high, bro. Like what you can see from Mount Everest, you can like dang near see like the China Sea from there, bro. You're so high up. Probably not. But you know what I'm saying? It's that levels of like, dang, bro. She was looking at clouds. like way past where Clevatess' house is at, bro. I gotta give it to her, man. Like, she's technically the first human being, at least of this era, that has ever been that far or seen that far. That's crazy. While getting her ass whooped.
Well, she died for it, so
I think it was worth it. I ain't gonna lie. She came out with a lot of buffs. Well, because I feel like
she did come out with a lot of buffs.
Yeah, and at least she doesn't have like a lot of. Her goals in life are very simple. You know what I'm saying? If her goal in life was like, hey, I want to be like.
Her goal was to kill Clevatess. That is
No, her goal was to get humanity to a further frontier.
Her goal was to kill Clevatess and
to
bring my family back to
No, she couldn't get her family back. Her dad was like, hey, I just want you to like follow your dream instead. Right? And their dream, like I said, was to bring humanity past that final frontier, right? Which is past the demon lord's domain. Which technically she did. She got sent there by Clevatess. And technically now that he's homies with Clevatess might actually let her see what's past there. Because they might need to in order to find like these books and all that. She's going to end up achieving her dream. She just thought she had to kill Clevatess to get there, but that's not an option.
It was never the option.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta go around it, man.
Yeah, you definitely gotta go around that, man. You should ask it for permission, like very nicely, like, hey, my fault.
If I'm being real though, they might have got that off if they just started with that.
They didn't know he could speak.
I know.
That's the problem.
But just think about it though.
The king is the one who really could have got it off if he had just been like, hey, man.
I feel like that's the one dude you could have done like the hear me out on though. It might have worked.
Yeah.
Like, I know he probably would have still killed you, but he would have been like, oh, at least y'all asked.
I agree.
He probably still would have killed y'all.
Like I said, I think the only chance they had for that, though, was the king. But the king wasn't even the king. He was the book. And the book is all about the hero shit. That's why the king was like, remember? Because he talked to him crazy. He was like, I would never work with a demon. So that's why he died right away. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't worried about dying because he's the Forge. Like, if you really think about it, like, this was never really between, like, humans and Dark Beast. It was always between, like, the old humans' artifacts and Dark Beast. The humans were just, like, the pieces. That's why, like, I feel like Clevatess really gave up at the end. Because he was just like, bro, we just get manipulated. Me?
Yeah, it's too much work.
He said, I don't remember being manipulatable. Like, I'm going home. So screw this, you know what I'm saying? But hey, this show just, I feel like it was such a dark horse this season. At fire world building, really good action, and just very interesting characters, bro.
That's why it's getting to season 2.
Yeah, this is gas, bro. I think out of all the shows we watched this season, is it crazy to say it's top 3? Is that nuts? And a lot of good shows. I'd put it above Dandadan.
Gachikuda's not over yet.
Okay. Top 4. Because I don't know what Gachikuda's got in whole. So far, though, I would put it above Gachikuda.
Alright, but I mean, it did end before it, so.
No, but we only have like, what, 2 episodes more of Gachikuda?
24. Good luck with that.
I lied. We'll see.
24.
I'm saying, like, up to where I think Gachikuda is, because I don't think it's going to go too crazy, at least by 12. You know what I mean? I would say, like, 12 for 12. Clevatess is better so far, because I feel like the pacing of Clevatess was way better. The tension in each episode was just crazy, you know. While I think Gachikuda is a little bit more like drawn out with the pacing, so there's a little bit more of like setup episode into like actually interesting episode with Gachikuda going on compared to Clevatess, where I feel like I think once we hit like episode like 5, it was just like once they started finish up the bandit arc, it was just banger after banger after banger. You know what I'm saying? So that's just where I stand with it, man. Y'all let us know what y'all thought of Clevatess down below. We really enjoyed it. I gotta give this finale a 10. How about you?
I'll give it a 10.
Yeah, they answered all like the main questions from this season and left us with a few, you know, things that we really want to understand and learn about in this next season as well, man. It was a really good show. Aside from that, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch y'all.